Welcome to Darzzr on Crater City. We're back in the theatre, as you no doubt saw, and I've been doing a bit of work on the place. First and foremost, well, not foremost, but we'll just start out here. This is the box office now. I've moved storage away from here, except for the ender chest, which I thought that's a good idea to keep that here. And people can now buy their tickets from here, and put up some paintings, just keep the place pretty. This is kind of a meeting room and an extra office. Might put something here, but then again, it's nice to have this, against the window, flowers and pretty things, there we go. I've already completely lost the plot, and it's only about 2 minutes into the episode. Anyway, this is now pretty much done for the box office, and of course the foyer is still done. We do need, this is what it looks like from the other side, by the way. I've put trapdoors across the top there. I haven't put buttons along the bottom here yet, thinking about it, partly because we still have this problem. The walkway still needs to be constructed around to Monterey, and possibly past Vexy's house. Now, I was hoping that Vexy would help me with that, but she's not on very much these days. Whoa, lag spike. Let me pause for a second, just work out what was going on there. Okay, I think it was just one of those things. Anyway, we'll carry on inside. Now, there's a few changes here. First of all, in my previous episode, I left a ladder up round about there, which I forgot to remove. That has now gone. I've, more to the point, put some more detailing around the proscenium. So we've got a lighting rig there, which is similar to the others. I know it doesn't look very much like a lighting rig, but with standard Minecraft blocks, that's pretty much as good as I can do. Very happy with the loudspeakers. They came out pretty well. Black wool, of course, with trapdoors around the sides. And it seems to work pretty well. It would be nicer to have microblocks, but we are in vanilla. But that's basically how things work at the moment. And, whoa, Waldorf and Statler are still there. Seems to be an extra chicken here now. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but I dare say the chickens know. Right, so we'll carry on backstage. Up in the top there, up in the flies, we've now got a couple of extra backcloths. And that's probably as much as I'll do up here, because there's no way I can put more detailed ropes and things up here. There just isn't the material in Minecraft to do it. But it makes it look a bit more detailed. The scenery workshop is done, and this is now where my storage is, which makes sense if you think about it. So we've got various sets that the people are making. There's the Johnson factory. I don't know what that's all about, but I built it, but I don't know why I built it. There's a little fence, a little minecart. Villa Darzzr, they obviously want to put plays on there, because that was an extremely important building. A couple of beds, various backdrops that they, paintings for set construction, instructions on making a wither, some steps, a big tall ladder, a tree, a nether set, or, a nether fortress set anyway, and, and some sea, that's also my infinite water source. And, so that's the set workshop, and it came out quite nice, actually. Oh no, sorry, that's terribly arrogant, isn't it? But I wondered when I started, is it going to look too bitty? But it actually seems to work. So we've now started also to decorate the dressing rooms. What I've started to do is I've used these, generally speaking, these 2x2 paintings as makeshift mirrors, because there's no mirror in the game. Nothing else really looks like a mirror. Well, at least nothing that I can hang on a wall that looks like a mirror. And that is currently a limitation, but it's just one of those stylistic things, so we'll just take that as read. I've started to put beds in some of the rooms as well, because in my experience, dressing rooms often will have a bed in them. We won't ask why. Well, no, actually, it's simply because, you often have, touring shows and the performers like to have a nap. This room, I've put that off centre, haven't I? This room's awkward because there's no flat wall rather to put a good sized painting up, so I've had to kind of cheat and put two of these. I've done it again. Now, why am I getting this wrong? That's where the corner should be. I'm probably putting it too close to the wall. That's probably it. There we go. So that's kind of the makeup area there, and I don't know, we'll put a couple of extra seats there. And we go upstairs to the next level. I don't need to keep that there now. I'll take that away. Not happy about having that there either. I really should sort out the lighting a little bit better in this place, to be honest, because it's, you know, it's not good having all these all over the floor, but, you know, still bits and pieces to sort out, I suppose. Now, this room has already got some chairs in it, but we'll put a couple of chairs in front of the mirror, in quotes. This, of course, is the room for if you happen to look like a sort of a Greco-Roman statue on fire, then this is obviously the makeup room for you. Now we go along here. Oh, this is the one for people who look like angels. Oh, dearie me. Not paying attention. Well, I am paying attention, it's just my fingers aren't. That, of course, is storage, in quotes, but I have no idea what I'm going to put there yet. And what have we got in here? That's kind of... I suppose we'll just put one seat in there. I was just thinking that's kind of close enough. Obviously, this room is for makeup if you don't have any skin. You know, Phantom of the Opera obviously needs a dressing room. That's it, isn't it? This is the karate dressing room for obviously the warriors that come in. Still haven't put a bed in this one, but do karate people ever need to sleep? No, they're sort of superhumans, aren't they? And we have... This is people who like to play chess with fire. This is also a karate room. I think we'll... Yeah, this is the dressing room, I think, for people that are into karate who don't really get on terribly well, so they need to have that extra space between them. Still need to put doors on these wardrobes. And go up to the next level. Again, one for the blazing statues. No, we'll put that over there. I want to kind of think of names for these dressing rooms, actually, and I think we'll do that. We'll do that. I'll go and get some signs in a minute, and we'll name these rooms. And this is the dressing room for withers. You notice that this one's a little bit less fire hazard, because you know what withers are like. So we'll go and get some signs. By the way, if you're wondering what's up there, maintenance. I've done a little bit of work up here, but really, set workshop is where I'm actually putting my maintenance storage. So exactly what I'm going to put in that maintenance room at the top, I do not know. Now this room is pretty pokey, so we'll call this the... Oh, I don't know. The pokey room. That's rubbish. That is absolute rubbish. I don't know what. Oh, this is the stars room, isn't it? That's the star dressing room. And this one is not the star dressing room. That's the gnome room. Because there's those two gnomes on the wall. There we go. So this one, what's this one going to be? Should have brought some doors up. Oh yeah, we know what this one is. That's the skinless room. I was going to put something else there actually, but I thought better of it. The statuary. That's quite classy. I imagine people would like to have that as their dressing room. This one's quite small. We'll call this Little Angel Room. There we go. Now we carry on up. You know, as I'm naming these rooms, I'm starting to think actually this is the Karate Friends room, and this one is the Karate Tantrum room, and this one is the Ow That Chess Piece Burned My Fingers room. And the one up the top, we haven't, still several to go. That's the other one, the other statuary, for people who aren't as famous. That's the sort of, we'll call that the big angel room. And this one is, oh yeah, the Wither Suite. Yes. And at the top, I used to know a guy from up north who used to call it maintenance every time. There we go. Yes. I'll see if I can think of something better for the pokey room, because it feels like that should be the "You're not quite a star yet" room. Okay, and I don't know what else we should. Construction. There we go. Scenery workshop. Oh, right, never mind. Set construction, scenery workshop. Who cares? Then we can put some signs out here. We've got staff room. I wanted to put out one here saying box office. So we'll say box office. Apparently he crashed. Well, welcome back, Mr. Keeper. Office. I don't know what's coming up. There should be a show or something. Matinees. Now cost less. I don't know, that's the most... Sorry, it made me cough. That's the stupidest sign I've ever put up. Our matinees now cost less. Oh dear. Do you know what? I'm going to do something else as well. I've suddenly got this urge to refer back to my old building days. Well, in fact, the old chemical plant. The first Minecraft video I think I put up, which was the thing that got me onto building. And this, of course, is, I don't know, cafe stroke gallery. And we'll put up a sign that says, all our tomatoes are recycled. Actually, it should be... There we go. Should tomatoes have any... I don't care. I can sort these things out later, and that should have a door. Right. I think we're on a door quest now. Right, I've got some doors there. Let's go and sort those out. I need to eat something on the way, because I've got to do that. It's not something that happens very often in real life, is it? I'm so busy putting up doors that I forgot to eat. Okay, first wardrobe. That one gets a door. That makes sense, actually, doesn't it? There's a walk-in wardrobe for the skin in this room, because obviously you've got to store his skin somewhere, so that makes perfect sense. This doesn't have one, but then you see statues are often nude, aren't they? So that's I'm going to change that slightly because I called the big angel room the big angel room, so we'll call this one the little angel room. It's important to get those details right because it makes the paperwork so much easier later on, you know. No, they don't have one. Karate friends, they can look after each other's stuff. The karate tantrum room, that does have a wardrobe because they need somewhere to hide from each other. Or maybe ambush each other. So yes, I think now we just need to put some more beds in the remaining rooms, and I think we'll do that, and then we can call the inside of the theatre, apart from, you know, one or two details, more or less done. And when Vexy comes back on, we can hopefully work on that cafe up the top, or, you know, art exhibition area, or whatever it's going to be, and we'll see what that becomes. One subtlety with these rooms is that when you put a bed, you can only put it on the solid blocks. You can't put it on half slabs, which I think is a bit odd. I don't know why there's that restriction in the game. That could almost do with a few more seats or something. I have to think about that room. What would you put in a star dressing room? And karate friends, they don't have one. They do now. Now, they can... Well, no, there's two of them. They really do need a bed each, don't they? So, that goes there. And the karate tantrum room, they definitely need two beds because they won't be able to stand the stink of each other as they sleep. Since they are at loggerheads, I'm going to put them so their heads are right next to each other. There we go. They can bash each other's heads in while they sleep. And the owl that burned my fingers room just needs one bed. I don't worry if these beds are actually usable so close to the wall. It's kind of irrelevant. These are really just decorative beds. Normally, you know, I would generally put these somewhere more central, but as I say, I've got this half slab problem, which I never anticipated when I was putting it together. Do withers really need beds? Well, this one's going to get one anyway. And he can enjoy himself. He can have a bed in the middle of the room. Because I had that beam going across there. And that's pretty much it. I suppose the maintenance guy can have a bed so he can sleep on the job. I think so. I think so. There we go. And I was thinking, where else should I put one? I was thinking, maybe put one in that storage room. It's on the next level down, isn't it? This one. Because it's a bit of a weird place, but I can imagine that, you know, they might store a spare bed in here. In fact, yeah, let's do that. We'll have a spare bed. Is that? No? Yes? No? No, okay, that goes there. And we'll put a couple of spare seats in there too. Because this is maybe where they keep spare furniture. If they have a, you know, a rock band that smashed the place up or something. Okay, so this is the storage room. Really, they've just got a bed in here, some extra seats, some lampshades, because remember we used those in the foyer, and some wool for some reason. And do you know what? They can have a crafting table in here too. We'll shove that in somewhere there, because I've got that extra crafting table. So there we go. That'll do for now, I think. So yeah, still the walkway outside to do, and the cafe stroke gallery up the top. And then the theatre is more or less there. So, thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and comment, and see you again next time. Who's been blowtorching my roof?